keep.
Okay, sir.
Okay, say something about your health condition. You missed last one class or two class? One class, right?
Yes, sir. I have missed one class, the last previous class.
Okay, one class. Okay, tell me why you missed the class and what was wrong with you and how do you feel now? What is your health condition now?
Actually, sir, I was sick. For this reason, I could not take part previous class. Basically, it was the pathetic moment to me. You know that I try to be a punctual, to be a regular. Basically, I remain with you at least 8 months. So I'll try my best to be continue to be regular. But when I become sick, sometimes I could not attend your class. But that time was so pathetic to me.
Okay. Okay, that means, okay, did you take any medicine as you were sick? Did you go to doctor? Was it so serious that did you have to go to doctor for that, for the treatment?
No, sir, it was not serious. Just I have suffered light fever and headache, and I have taken Napa. That's
Well, okay.
that get me cured.
When do we go to doctors? When do we go to doctors?
Um, when I become serious sick, that time I think that Napa, the little medicine is not enough to cure myself. That time I'll go to. That time I go to advise the doctor to take to advice from the doctor.
Okay. Sometimes people do not want to go to doctors. Can you tell me why they do not want to go to doctors even if they are sick?
I could not get it, please, sir.
Yeah.
I could not get the
Why
points.
people do not want to go to doctors even if they are seriously sick sometimes? Why people do not want to go to doctors? Some people are seen not to go to doctors.
Sir, actually, the people who live in the village area, they cannot the healthcare facilities available. Actually, this criteria is eligible for the village people very much. And you know that I know that you know that the people who living in the city area, they become the conscious about their health. So if anytime feel any sickness, that time he think that they should go to doctor. But in village area, doctor and other is not available. For this reason, they think that if we go to doctor, I have to pay the more much money and others, and the public awareness, less public awareness is the cause for this reason for the village area, village people.
Okay, nice. Now let's start our today's topic. Topic is what changes you have noticed in Dhaka city over the last 5 years. What changes you have seen in Dhaka city over the last 5 years? Start.
Uh, at first, I would like to thank my teacher for giving us something on today's selected topic. Our topic is what changes have I noticed in Dhaka city over the last 5 years. Actually, I have to say that I have been living in Dhaka city from 2009. So I know that what changes have what changes have been in what changes have been what changes have been made in Dhaka city. Now, at first, I'd like to the traffic jam is a traffic jam. Traffic is a common problem of Dhaka city. This traffic jam has increased in the last 5 years. You know that every day many vehicles, small vehicles, and the big vehicles uh, uh, are added. Uh, have been added in the Dhaka city, but you know that Dhaka area is not enough to run this vehicles. For this reason, traffic jam has increased is increasing day by day. On the other hand, live reading costs has increased in the last 5 years. You know that every year the house owner has increased the house rent. So the low income people and the middle income people have to suffer a lot of problems for this reason. So I think I've noticed that the house rent has increased in the last 5 years. On the other hand, air pollution. You know that air pollution is the vital problem of city people. Air pollution has increased in the last 5 years. Very much people, many people in city have faced the respiratory problem for the air pollution. We know that survey committee has fined the shisha with the year of Dhaka. So I think that air pollution has increased in the last 5 years. And I want to say that criminal activities has increased dreadfully in the last 5 years. You know that we are not secure when we walk in the road of the city. So I think that criminal activities has increased in the last 5 years. I have to say that I have noticed in changes in case of informational technology. You know that we use the 4G in city. So 4G is available. The most of the internet user has increased in the last 5 years. I have seen changes in case of telecommunication and the information technology. You know that about 40 TV channel and the news online news portal and the news server has increased in the last 5 years. And modern healthcare. We know that the many modern hospital has increased in the last 5 years. For this reason, city people can take their sufficient health treatment from this hospital. And I think that I've seen changes in case of transportation. You know that our government have built a lot of flyovers to reduce the traffic jam. So although it is not sufficient for city, but our government has tried to make up this problem. I mean traffic jam. And you know I think that the divorce rate of Dhaka. I have read a news in Prothomalo maybe the divorce rate of Dhaka has increased in the last 5 years. Every day this problem is increasing in the city. So I think that the main reason behind this problem, trust and the belief. You know that husband and wife cannot don't want to believe each other. The main reason of this problem is distrust. On the you know that the combined family has declined in the city. I think that the most major problem is I have seen in this city in the last 5 years. Drug addiction has increased dreadfully in the last 5 years. You know that drug is available in the every corner of city. For this reason, this problem is affected the upper level, not only upper level people, but also the poor level people. So I think that our government should take a strong step to remove this problem. Otherwise, our young generation will be distracted, and our nation will be disabled in future if we don't reduce this problem. At first, I am to say my last view that you know that every cellular phone and the mobile phone is available in city. So for this reason, students and the other young generation young generation has lost their valuable time behind for using mobile. For this reason, their ethical values has lost day by day. That this is in brief. This is changes in Dhaka city from my viewpoint. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
You can
you
ask
told that
question me.
government should take some strict steps against drug dealers to control drug. Can you give some suggestions? Can you give the name of some steps that government should take in this regard? Mention 5 suggestions that government or authority should take to reduce drug addiction in Dhaka city, not only in Dhaka city, all over the country.
Sir, do you want to suggestion from to reducing addiction?
I mean, no. Say you told that government should take strict action to reduce drug addiction. You suggest or you said that government should be strict
Yes, yeah, I got
and
the point.
they should take
My first,
immediate steps. What steps? Can you give me some suggestions? Can you name the some steps, at least 5 steps that government should take to reduce or to control drug in our country?
yes, sir. Actually, I think that some step may be taken to reduce this problem. On is first of all, I have to say that we have to aware the drugs. Have to aware about this, that you know that we cannot product a drug. The drug has come from the out of country. So our border guard should be aware. That's why the drug cannot export or import from other country. This is the first option. And another option that our government our government make a strong law against this, and not only make a law but also enforce this law. And on the other suggestion is the public awareness. Public awareness is most important to reduce this problem. Actually, you know that the many guardian do not aware for their children what their children are doing, what their children passing time with actually, I think that's a 3 suggestion
Okay.
may be used
Well,
to reduce this problem.
suggestion,
Sir, I know there are some suggestion, but I cannot at this moment. I don't remember this.
okay, do you think
Yes.
it's easier to suggest others than to find out solution, or than to think own self? Say what we can do. We can suggest others. We can suggest governments. We can suggest the authority or people who are responsible that you should do this, they should do that, they should not do that. But when we go for suggestions, yes, specific suggestions they should follow, then we do not find out solutions. Say everybody is telling government should do this thing, do that things, but none is telling what government should do in this regard. Okay, or something like that. So it's really very tough to find out pragmatic steps, pragmatic suggestions that can reduce drug addiction that has alarmingly risen in our country. Okay. Well, okay, Nafisa Naran, how are you today?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm also fine. Keep your video on.
Yes, sir.
And okay, how is it today's preparation?
I'm not prepared well, but I will try
Okay.
to
So at first,
present.
your topic is what changes you have seen in Dhaka city over the last 5 years. Present this one.
Okay. At first, I want to say the last 5 years, Dhaka has been changed drastically. First of all, I want to say Bangladesh has entered the electronic train, entered in the era of
Has
electronic
introduced
train.
in the era of electric train.
Yeah, electric trains. That means metro rail. We all know. We can say it is a big change for Bangladeshi people, and it has established for the planned steps for our government, of our present government. And then I want to say the another change of Dhaka city. Um, Dhaka has been divided into cities, two cities, South Dhaka South and Dhaka North. Um, um, and then I want to say Dhaka in the Dhaka city. There are established many flyovers that that can reduces the traffic jam, and other construction and big high risk construction has been made in Dhaka city. We noticed. And Hatijil project and many other projects we can see for the last 5 years in Dhaka. That's enough for me, sir.
Okay, now, okay. When did the liberation war of Bangladesh take place? When did the liberation war?
The liberation war of Bangladesh took place in 1971.
Okay, 1971. How long did the war last? How long did the war last?
The war lasted for 9 months, sir.
9 months, okay. Whom did Bangladesh fight against?
Pardon me, sir.
Whom did Bangladesh fight against?
Bangladesh fought against Pakistan.
Fought against Pakistan.
Pakistan, yeah.
Okay, nice. Bangladesh fought against Pakistan. Was it an easy war?
No, it was not easy.
Can you say something about this war?
Yes. After the 1947, Bangladesh, Indian subcontinent has divided. In 1947, Indian subcontinent has been divided into two countries. One is India and other is Pakistan. Pakistan has two parts. East Pakistan and West Pakistan. East Pakistan always exploited by West Pakistan. And in 1971, the West Pakistani army on 25 March in 1971, the West Pakistani army attacked the people of Bangladesh, and then Bangladesh people did the counter attack, and then our liberation war was started, and there are 2 million. There were 30 million. There are 3 million. That means 30 lakh people were killed, and 2 lakh women were raped, and many women and children were killed, and our construction and our country was destroyed very much. And finally, in 1971, 16 December, we won against the Pakistan army.
Okay, Janatul Firdaus, are you ready to ask questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ask some question to Nafisa Naran, Janatul Firdaus, and Saidul Rahman. Ask some questions to Nafisa Naran.
Sir, I'm sorry for that. My connection was not available that time. For this reason, I have come in the road. And you know that I have.
Okay, nice. Okay, good. Nice.
Now I have attended from the mosque, my previous place.
From mosque. Okay. Firdaus, start asking questions.
Hello, Apu.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Tell about why West Pakistani occupational forces are where
Im-
were tortured us.
imposed war on us, they tortured, they exploited. What is the reason behind?
Thank you. The West Pakistani ruler exploited the East Pakistani people from the beginning of the Pakistan, and then they uh, they planned in many ways. They attack to Bangladeshi people, and they uh, attack Bangladeshi people in many ways. And sorry, I forgot the question.
Why did
Could you
Why
repeat?
did Pakistani occupational forces imposed war on us? Why they tortured us? Okay, why they exploited us? What was the reason behind it? This was her question.
Okay, Pakistani occupational forces tortures us because the Pakistani ruler wanted to exploit the East Pakistan people, and they do not want to uh, to deliver the power to East Pakistan, and
To
they
hand over power, to hand over power.
to hand over power to East Pakistan, and they wanted they started many plan to they start many plans started to do many plans, uh, and finally in 1971, on 25 March 1971, they started the torture for the Bangladeshi people.
Unmute yourself. Janatul Firdaus, unmute, then ask question.
Did you hear any liberation war story from your any relatives who are participated in the liberation
Participated in
war?
the war. Okay, did you hear any story about who took part in the war? Okay, if you heard, say something about it.
Okay, I heard from my grandfather. He he didn't fight he was not he didn't fight, but he heard the story. He has seen the story. He belongs to the he belongs in 1971, and he told me a story of our liberation, about our liberation war. A Pakistani army attack our village house at Kumilla, in Kumilla, and they started to kill many people, and they fired many houses. And my grandfather told my father and my uncle uh, fled away from the house to the nearby field. That was very the story was very afraid me. Did very afraid me. That was a story I heard. Hello. Hello.
What do you mean? Hello? What do you
Yes.
mean by the guerrilla war?
Guerrilla war is a kind of war where the young people and some young people and young students started the war in planned way. They suddenly start the attack for the Pakistani army, and the Pakistani army didn't notice that, and they bombed, and they killed Pakistani army and the Pakistani army didn't know the plan. As per I know the guerrilla war about. The guerrilla war about was performed by some young and some intelligent young people and students.
Okay, unmute yourself, then question.
One
Saidur Rahman may also ask question. Saidur Rahman, start.
I have a question to Ms. Noyan.
Yes.
Do I question Noyan?
Yes.
Oh,
Saidur,
actually, network is not good in my place. Okay, my question is that you know that the Pakistani soldier killed the intellectual of the East Pakistan. I know that how. What's the reason behind it? What is the expectation of Pakistani soldier? Why?
okay.
Why did they do that?
The East Pakistan and East Pakistani army and ruler wanted to destroy the Bengali nation. If anyone want to destroy a nation, or they will kill the intellectual people of a nation, and that's why for the merit list they wanted to Bangladesh nation is made of merit list. That's why they kill the people of intellectual people of Bangladesh in liberation war.
My another question is, you know that during the liberation war, our country have been separated 11 parties. Do you know what's the first and last part name? I mean, what is the name of first sector and the last sector?
First sector is was the Chittagong, Rangamati, Chittagong, Rangamati, Bandarban, Coxbazar, and some parts of Kumilla is the part of the sector 1, and the last part number 11 part is Mymensingh, Tangail, Jamalpur, as per I know.
I want to ask another question to you, that you know that during the liberation war, the India helped us very much. So my question is, was any expectation from Bangladesh? Why do you help more? Why did they help Bangladesh more? What's the reason from your viewpoint?
First of all, I want to say the geographical security matter. If any country is connected with a war, the neighboring country has been attacked, and that's and many other reasons. Indian government wanted to Bangladesh free from the Pakistan. And I want to say Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation, was a very diplomatic person, and his charismatic leader influences the Indian government also, and mainly the neighboring country is if the neighboring country is free from POI, and then the country will be the free from the any tension. That's why Indian government has started the helping hand for the people of Bangladesh.
Sir, can I get permit to ask another question?
Okay, you can ask.
You know that our father of nation, I mean Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was arrested in 20 March 1971. So if he didn't
Yeah.
arrested, was it easy to gain independence from Bangladesh, but ahead Bangladesh?
It is a conceptual question. I know. You know, if he didn't arrested Bangladesh, Bangladesh was in would be independence or not, but for the reason he arrested the many other parts of the world who have pressured Pakistani army, because Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was a banned for Bangladesh and in Pakistan. And for his arrest, many leaders of the world have started pressure to Pakistan to free from the Bangladesh. And the question was, if the Bangabandhu was not arrested, if Bangladesh would be independent. It was a I want to say, if Bangabandhu was not arrested, Bangladesh was Bangladesh free from West Pakistan as early, I guess, as my thinking.
Okay, I got the point. Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, now I could hear. Okay,
Okay,
now one question from you. Okay, how old were you during the Great Liberation War of Bangladesh?
How
old were you during the Great Liberation War of Bangladesh?
I
was not
I
born.
was not
I was not born that time.
born.
Okay, I was not born that time.
My father was 2 or 3 years old at
Your
that
father was
time.
3 years old only. Okay, you are not born. Okay, if you were born that time, or if you were say 20 or 25 years old, did you join the war?
Yes, I will. I would
Why,
join if
why
I.
would you join the war? Because the number of females who took part in the war was very fewer in number. But why would you like to join the war?
I have. I have. I am. As I at present, I am an educated girl. I know the seat of liberation war, and I was at that time, I will join the liberation war, because I love my country, and I wanted to free the country and free our nation from the Pakistani occupational forces.
Okay,
And
who was the commander
as
in chief?
we
Who was the commander in chief during the Great Liberation War of our country? Who was the commander in chief during the
commander
Great
of chief, okay, the commander of chief,
Commander in chief?
MAG Osmani,
Who was the
the commander
commander
of chief.
in chief? Who was the commander in chief during the Great Liberation War of Bangladesh? Commander in chief was Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, but chief of the army staff was MAG Osmani.
Okay,
Okay, this is the thing. Commander in chief was Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and
commander in chief Bangabandhu Sheikh
army
Mujibur.
staff
Okay, sir.
Awaj,
Army Chief Ahmed Usman.
yes. Well, next, how
Okay.
many sectors are there?
There are 11 sectors.
11 sectors. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nafis Anan. Good. Now, Janatul Firdaus, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, start speaking. Your topic is first one. That means what changes you have seen in Dhaka city in the last 5 years? What changes you have seen in Dhaka city in the last 5 years? Start speaking.
I have seen many changes in Dhaka city. And I noticed that the number of vehicles has increased. And traffic jam also uh, raised. And I have seen I have seen the number of internet users and cellular mobile phone availability have increased. The number of building and the number of building has also increased. The people of Dhaka city has increased in a large number. Um, the the interest of foreign language uh, to learn interest of foreign language has increased. Mm, there are many changing in their lifestyle and on taste of life, and their life leading expenditure has increased. I also noticed in Dhaka city the air pollution has increased. The air pollution has increased, and the uh, mm, and the uh, disease and also increased, and their people the life of people has complex has the life of people has been complex and comfortable also. That's all, sir.
That's all. Okay. Nafisana, question to Janatul Firdaus, Saidur Rahman also. These two guys start asking question. Okay, I will ask you one question. That is, when did the liberation war of Bangladesh take place?
The liberation war took place in 1971.
1971. Did you see the liberation war of Bangladesh?
No, sir, I didn't see the
Okay.
liberation war of Bangladesh.
Okay, you didn't see the liberation war of Bangladesh. Okay, Nafisa Nayan, question to Jannatul Firdaus.
Hello.
Nafisa Nayan, keep your
Yes.
video on, ask question. Keep your video on and then ask question.
Jannatul Firdaus Apu.
Hello.
Yes. COVID-19 situation is a very big factor nowadays. If the situation was not started the last 1 or 2 years, we got a job. If for the my question is, if the COVID situation was not started, what type of job you deserve or you will you would get?
Sorry, pardon me. I could not hear because maybe your internet has been interrupted. Repeat, please.
Okay. If the COVID situation was not started, your study has been finished, maybe.
Yes.
Your study has been finished.
Yes.
Has your study been finished?
Yes.
Jannatul Firdaus, has
Yes.
your study been finished?
Yes, my study has been
I
finished.
think the network
Yes, she has
problem.
answered yes. Yes, she has finished her education.
Okay, if the COVID situation was not started, what type of job you deserve or you would get?
Yes. I get the point. If COVID-19 was not started, I think I deserve any private job or any government job also. I have I had prepared myself for the government job, but for my house, for my baby, I could not continue my study. I could not continue my job preparation. But COVID-19
Which session? Okay, I get it. Which session do you belong in Dhaka University? Which session?
19.
Your session, your after the ACC and inter, you have a session. You have a session for whole university, such as 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14.
19.
Oh,
You have a session.
the
During
question.
Network
session,
problem.
Jannatul Firdaus,
Please, I want to add this question.
okay,
The question, the question was that who is what the I mean what's the session of Dhaka University? You know that I have
19.
completed
2009 to 2010.
2009 and 2010.
Oh,
She's
who has
answering
2009 and 10? Oh,
2009
actually,
and
Okay, I get it.
Wow.
My network is poor, maybe.
I know. Oh, Miss Noyan, have you come? Are you student of Dhaka University?
Yes, I am from Dhaka
Oh.
University. My network is poor.
was the-
Can you hear
What is
me?
what is the session?
non-session.
Okay, my session is 11, 12.
Oh, the
11.
these are great news to us that we are also. I am also University of Dhaka University. I am also a student of Dhaka University. My session was the 12 and 13. So I think that Jannatul Firdaus Apu and Miss Noyan, two are senior to me.
Yes.
They have
You
completed
are 1
graduation.
year junior to me.
Yes. I'm lucky that to attend you. Basically, I have two extra from the University of Dhaka who always guide me.
Oh. we are three from Dhaka University, and we only three are doing the class today. Are doing the class today. Only three. We are three.
Yes, you are only 3 today.
Maybe everyone haven't noticed of sir, haven't seen the notice of sir.
Okay, now Jannatul Firdaus, how do you feel at this moment? Jannatul Firdaus, how do you feel at this moment?
I feel better now.
Okay, sometimes you miss classes. Why do you miss some classes?
Sometimes I feel frustrated because I thought that I could not manage proper time to prepare myself for the class. But sometimes I feel I have to learn and I have to attend the class. Then I back to the class and I continue my class.
Continue my class. Okay.
We are seeing your daughter or Baba.
Okay.
Actually, sir,
How
I
old
want
is
to
you?
say something.
How old is your daughter?
I feel better now,
How
sir.
old is your daughter? How is it daughter or son?
Yes, sir. One
Yeah.
1.5 years.
Okay, nice. Okay. And okay, did you take your supper?
No, sir.
When do you take supper?
Normally on other days I had finished our supper 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. But when my class when I start
When
my
I
class
have class,
I
I I take my supper after the end of my
take my
class.
supper
Okay.
after end my class.
Okay. Thank you, Janatul Firdaus. You have spoken well. Okay, you are speaking well, and this is a good thing. You are improving, but try to come out because frustration. There is no doubt the time of frustration because now many people have no jobs. Many people have lost their jobs, and people have been staying in their houses for a long period of time. So it creates a lot of stress. There is no doubt that it creates a lot of stress in the minds of people. So this time it is important to have patience. This is important to have patience and to remain healthy. And for this reason, we have to do one thing, that is, we have to think positively and we have to think of the outcome, and we have to maintain our fitness, and we have to maintain our physical and mental fitness. This is very, very important for us. If we lose mental and physical fitness, or if we become sick for some reason or other, we cannot start anew when everything will be normal. So better this will come, normal situation will come. Just we will have to wait for that, and we have to prepare for that. And when time will come, we will not get time to prepare ourselves. So the time to prepare yourself, try to find out the loopholes, try to develop your English skills, try to develop your mathematics skills, and these things will help you to add value to your career. And we know this time it's hard to manage money for many people to attend a courses or to do something, because many as people have lost their income level, and income level has greatly declined. That is the issue. Even though we have to have patience, we have to have patience, and we have to have positive outlook. We have to have positive thinking. Okay, if you become frustrated, if we become frustrated for some reason or other, everything will get spoiled. Everything will get spoiled. Think of, you are a healthy person, you are fully physically fit, and you will find many people who are not physically fit. They are suffering from prolonged disease, and some people are crippled. Some people have not ears. Some people have not eyes. Okay, some people have not a leg or one hand. So if they can have hope for survival, for betterment, why can't we think? Why can't we have future? Why can't we have positive thinking for this? So always be positive and optimistic, and think that this will change. Everything will be normal. For that we have to survive, and we have to remain fit so that we can work. And we have heard that many people have become sick nowadays because of mental stress, because of they are confined in their houses. Many people are becoming sick. They are suffering from prolonged diseases that were not seen earlier in their life. It is happening. People are not dying from only coronavirus. People are also dying of many diseases. Okay, so be optimistic, have patience, try to come out from frustration, have patience. Well, and Saidur Rahman, would you like to say something?
I want to say something to Janatul Apu. Basically, his hard environment always create a pleasure in my mind. Basically, when I become tired to study, I bring the example of Janatun Apu. She is a housewife, but he still try to get a good job. So why I do that? Don't I not? Am I not? Then I gather a lot of stamina to start newly. So I think that please don't be frustrated. You are my senior, Apu from the University of Dhaka. Actually, you will be an example, not only me but also the other women, other student. Basically, the student who overcome the barrier after after crossing the barrier, the student who will get the good job. Actually, they become an example for others. So I think that don't be frustrated, just to do to minimize your money
Yes.
house or
Thank you,
outsource.
Saidul Rahman,
So,
for this good advice. Okay, and we hope Janatul Firdaus will start anew and that Janatul Firdaus will come out from frustration. Nayan, Nafisa Nayan, would you like to say something for Janatul Firdaus? Unmute,
so I
unmute.
think that sorry, Miss Noyan Apu
Okay.
has suffering. Oh.
Okay. In this situation, we all are suffering destructive, a very hard situation, a very hard time. We all are suffering. Before some days, I was also frustrated, but I motivated myself, and I now I am start and I starting start my study in AOL because I thought there were no benefits when I am frustrated because frustration hampers my health, mental health, physical health. And I started to watch some motivational video, and I started to recite Holy Quran, and I started now I am on to try say prayer five times regularly, and then I overcome my situation. And my suggestion for Jannatul Firdaus Apu, you may start the holy start the my way. You will overcome your situation maybe. Thank you.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I want to another suggestion to Janatun Apu. Basically, what do I do in that situation? Miss Noyan Apu says to Janatun Apu to pray 5 times. I am to add this. If you time, please recite Holy Quran. If you do that, you will get pleasure in your mind. Basically, I think that reciting Holy Quran is very much essential for the person to remove the depression, frustration, and others. So if you do that, I think that you will get a great benefit from this. And you can recite the Surah Yasin in the morning if you say for the prayer. And when after the Maghrib, you can recite the Surah Waqia. The two surah has a different significance. Basically, Waqia, if you recite the Holy Waqia Surah, I think that Allah manages you the rizq easily. And if you recite the Surah Yasin, your day will be cheerful.
Yeah. Saidul Rahman, you are right.
Okay, so I think Jannatul Firdaus will follow this advice and take some lesson from this, and it will help you. Okay, Jannatul Firdaus. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the end of our today's session. We will attend next session on Wednesday.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.